大家好，歡迎收睇 Gameplay HK 廿一樽，繼續刺客教條維京紀元。上集雖然我哋揾到一個新嘅同盟，但有個好嚴重嘅問題出現，就係阿弗列而家捉咗阿哥做人質，令到我哋唔可以貿然咁挑戰佢啊！而家首先又翻咗嚟長屋呢度交代翻我哋啱啱發生嘅事先啦，再睇下跟住落嚟有咩行動啦。
Ranvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch.
It is there on the table.
最尾個署名下面有個雲之氣係點解呢？算啦，暫時嚟講，我哋知道阿哥好似係冇乜問題嘅。
Fulke's with the Order of the Ancients. The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Gidrich. Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
嗱，咁即係話，如果我哋有資料嘅時候，應該就可以試下去刺殺佢嘅。咦？蘭德威都覺得阿沃爾變咗，咁係咪即係話遲啲真係會同阿哥反目成仇咧？跟住落嚟有兩個地方我哋可以去啦，一係就去倫敦，一係就嚟呢個斯洛普郡。不過斯洛普郡佢建議嘅力量係130啊，都係唔好過嚟呢度住，嚟咗倫敦先好似好啲。
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago, but it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asks that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
嗱，有個提示啊，要我哋咧喺倫敦嘅北門嗰度入去，咁我哋就聽佢講。
I will.
Good. I await your return.
唔好亂咁行啦，出發。嗱，我已經嚟到倫敦城嘅外面啦。
The Cripple Gate of London. Might find an official worth his salt here.
做咩事喺度打交啊？整跌嘢啫。大家就排緊隊等入城嘅，應該係。
I beg patience, all. We'll have this rat cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Neolov. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 years back.
Trigger.
Hey, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner in Avery. Stow!
咁呢幾件有咩嚟㗎？咁奇形怪狀嘅佢哋。
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the hold-up?
抵死啦！
We're talking.
惹我哋。
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
你個咁嘅大嚿衰
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
就切你兩粒荔枝落嚟啫。係咪衰啊？係要撩人打交啊！
Oh, God!
Is this kind of noise common to London.
Now, we'll have a quiet day once in a great while. And try not to kill anyone, eh?
I'll wear your face as a skull cap, Stowe.
Watch your head there! God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
我冇殺佢都算係咁啦。
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I'll have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that's you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
睇嚟我哋對佢第一印象係唔錯嘅。既然佢咁正義啦，不如我哋俾個心佢啦。
A burly name for a burly man. I like one who can hold himself in a brawl.
To walk tall in London, a man must know how to swing his fists.
It's not empty praise I give.
Well, your candor is appreciated.
Take me to your governor, Stowe. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go. And what can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor, of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
其實我覺得咧，我哋係單咗一下眼就已經氹掂咗佢啦。
So this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard and now London's fearless reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, are me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native son and an imported Dane. See, London's a city built of many pieces. Wait, something's wrong.
Iron on the ear. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
喂，個總督應該好人嚟嘅喎，唔係有人過嚟殺佢係嘛？
God, no. No.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visitive and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
喂，總督佢哋都夠膽殺，仲要咁樣殘害佢，咁嗰班人一定係上古維序者嗰啲人嚟㗎啦。喂，但係咁喎，點解你乜事都冇？你仲可以數到佢中咗幾多箭死嘅咧
It's a serious attack. Were they after you as well?
Now that's a fine question, isn't it?
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botelson, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. She came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with the clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and that got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg.
嗱，你講完嘢我先再睇信啦嚇。
Oh dear.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Oh dear. What is it? Doing notes
一
from
共有
mistress.
3個啊！
Sorry. Mistresses. Intriguer's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I
didn't know.
喺呢度
I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
喺呢邊咧，應該係佢哋黐嚟嘅腳印嚟嘅。
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks. No.
有一個會唔會係女人嚟嘅咧？咁細粒嘅。喺呢度有血跡。
A barber surgeon's tools, sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
咁點解要將佢收嚟呢度啊？嗱，呢度仲有封信嘅，寫俾烏巴嘅信。烏巴咪我哋個 friend 嚟嘅，原來佢同個變態特里格好 friend 噶喎。開埋我寶箱先，你哋唔介意㗎？咦？喺樓上吊住咗個人。我哋可以點樣爬上去？呢度呢度呢度。
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on, there's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal.
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it, even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat, probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by monikers. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The Leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
呢個會唔會就係關鍵呢？
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
咁即係話寫呢封信嘅人應該就喺密特拉神殿啦。咁究竟喺邊呢？
Mithraic temple. Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea, a so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
咁我哋都快啲離開呢度，一定好重血腥味。
The gods have been murdered!
To
arms! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my Reeve's face for a time.
辛苦你啦。
Keep away! Keep away! The fight is over. Town hall will follow soon.
最搞笑就係咧，啲守衛死咗之後，我哋可以喺佢身上面手刮咯，好過分我哋。
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
不過雖然話呢度倫敦一個幾繁榮嘅城市啊，應該，但我發現咧都幾多老鼠喺度周圍跑㗎。
The Temple of Mithras, well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance.
喂，入口喺正中央㗎喎。 呢度上去啦！佢冇話異教徒唔殺得我，應該。
Best not to draw attention here.
一件。兩件。仲有邊度有人見到我咧？頭先，唔死，擋多箭，碎爐兵係嘛？死埋，嚟下重攻擊，咁就唔會跌親啦。 喺呢邊，喺呢邊。首先呢度應該係有封信。
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted, like we found in the villa. And there is a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
咁即係冇錯啦。呢個方向又去邊㗎？哇！完全錯綜複雜喎呢度。出返去先。 因為好似都幾多嘢可以俾我哋睇嘅，呢個位已經睇完，到對面呢度仲有個神像嘅喎，有冇人認得呢個係咩像啊？佢喺度劏緊隻牛咯。
The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
仲要招募弓箭手添啊！呢度鎖住咗，我哋入唔到去。咁即係話我哋應該行呢邊啦。跟住呢度。 咦！我聽到人聲嘅喂，唔理啦，開埋我箱先。呢個位置都好似冇特別嘢啦。
Messages between the leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The leech is a strange one, but the compass calls the strikes.
因為阿總督干涉佢哋嘅任務，所以先要殺咗佢嘅，仲要斬個頭挖隻眼出嚟攞嚟餵鰻魚，變態嘅喎。阿水就仲話自己係紙張製造機。咁呢邊咧，硬皮嘅老舊神諭書啊！
I've got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
係啦，呢三個係上古維序者啲人嚟㗎。咁呢邊應該冇乜特別嘢執㗎啦，走人。喂，我已經揾到線索返嚟啦。
It's worth knocking on a few doors. That's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum, notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they're called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain, but know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
3個線索我哋一路齊啦，逐個講啦。
The arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests that he's an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
跟住水澤，
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I can't say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good Lord, Erke.
變態殺人魔嚟嘅喎。最後羅盤啦，
The compass is a mystery. He's mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us.
只不過冇咗兩個副手啫，佢可以揾過㗎。
Let's not waste any more time. We will find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. Stowe, I'll catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
嗱好啦，首先我想揾咗呢個戰齒先，因為佢喺市場西啫嘛，我哋應該好容易揾到佢嘅。咦，睇嚟佢等咗我好耐喎。
Eivor, welcome to the West Market.
A lawman like you could set folks on edge in a square like this. Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. And once we've found the arrow, this order needs to know we'll be after the leech and the compass as well.
Any noise yet about the arrow and recruits?
I've heard whispers. Somewhere here, a man gives you a coin, and this coin grants you entry to a contest run by the arrow's men.
Which man? I see too many here.
He's good at blending in. I haven't spotted him yet today.
I'll sniff around. You stay back.
Eivor, what was your impression of Erke?
你懷疑佢？
You suspect him of something?
I don't know. Whoever killed Trigo was a close friend, and it was Erke who found the body. I know Erke so well, and I can't bear to think he'd do something so vile. But...
Then don't. Wait for proof before you condemn your friend.
forgive me. My latest thoughts have been restless. I've been a reeve for so long, fighting for God's justice. I shed my earthly attachments for his great plans.
But you couldn't shed Erke and his friendship.
No. No, I'm not sure I could.
咁如果真係佢做過咁點啊？算啦，而家我哋冇證據，唔好再講呢樣嘢住。我哋去攞個硬幣先。
I should find one of these coins soon. Will you be around?
I'll return to St. Paul's just down the road. Godspeed, Eivor.
我哋嘅目的就係要行埋去，不過咧就有人喺度阻住晒。我係咪應該要鋸咗佢咧
You got the coin? Show me. Is that the coin for the archery contest?
Keep off, boyo. This is my coin, my shot. You want one? You talk to my mate Hussa, and he'll point you through.
I heard the take for this job is 3 stubs of silver a month.
Hey!
Is that true?
Who are you?
No. And they pay you more if you drag your brothers into it.
Stop!
Hussa's earned a fortune skimming the docks of London Beach.
佢係咁跟住我喎，好煩喎佢。而家我哋知道招募嗰個人咧叫胡沙啦。你哋再跟住我，就係你哋嘅死期啦。我都話咗你㗎啦。係咪抵死啊？係都要跟住我嘅。但係呢個胡沙喺邊咧？誒，見到，原來就喺呢度，但係佢有個人喺附近。咦，唔係喎，呢度都有個人喎。
Why the hood, stranger?
原來呢個士兵嚟㗎。咁算啦，我哋唔好搞佢啦，嚟呢邊偷聽下先。但係佢哋冇嘢講喎。嗱，一係咁，我哋試下咁樣混入人群。吹下口哨睇下叫過嚟會點嘅。
Something going on?
我知你攰啦，坐低啊。
There we go. This coin is engraved with an image of the London Colosseum.
而家我哋就可以去參加戰痴嘅挑戰啦。頭先嗰個人真係死得好無辜，我覺得。咦，挑戰地點竟然係鬥技場？嗱，我之前嚟過呢度啊，因為呢度咧係個傳送點嚟㗎。
I keep seeing them around my mum's house. Outlanders, thinking they can stink up the place.
頭先講嘢嗰個喺邊度嚟嘅咧？我嚟報名㗎。
What's your business? Shooting or watching?
You're looking for skilled archers, and now you found one.
This contest is private. Invitation only.
Your men are handing out these coins like they were on fire. Is this enough?
It's enough to keep us talking. But I'll want to see how well you handle that bow before you go any further. Want a trial round to test your eye?
冇難度啦，我準備好啦。
I've had enough practice. Let's begin.
A real fanatic you are. Get ready. It's a simple contest here. Hit all targets true before the sand runs down. Here's a new competitor, a Norse from the northern wilds of Mercia. And our current reigning champion, Sayer. All right, take your mark. Hook set. Arrows knocked. Fire.
一個，兩個，呢個係最易啦，呢兩個係。
We are halfway down the sand. Odin spear.
仲有兩個。
Incredible. Eivor leads
搞
to
掂。
victory. That's deadly aim you have. Best I've seen for some time. Well shot. You have earned your place at the arrow's side today. He'll be eager to meet you. Hold yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak with our man, Hussa. Recite the phrase. May the Father of Understanding guide us. And he'll know it's you.
我哋都期待同佢見面啊！
The arrow is making his speech at the Imperial Arch. On your way now.
佢仲要發表演説，其實佢係好勁嘅人嚟㗎。
Are you Husa?
Yeah. And who's asking?
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
And may the Mother of Wisdom give us strength. You're to stand just there, look your best when the arrow comes forth, and keep still.
呢個就係戰士啊！
Friends, brethren, good people of London, we have had a hard week. Cowardly invaders stole into our governor's home and robbed him of his life.
你夠膽講好嘢喎
Trigger, my friend, my leader, slaughtered like a dog by outsiders, by the enemy. Do we expect his reeves to guide us?
等佢講埋先。
Some arsed halfwits let Trigger die. They think we're safe. But our governor knew. He confided in me his real plans to protect London. The drunken Danes of Northumbria polluting the north. Alfred and his men of Wessex rallying to the south. Of all this, Trigger said, Havgos, what we need now are strong borders and stronger soldiers. Today, I honor that wish. I present to you, good people of London, our new elite archery force. These elite archers will be stationed with our springalds, ready to attack invaders by land or by water. And further, until these storms of accusations clear, I will take Trigger's place at the head of our fair city. Not that I could replace him, for Trigger was a pillar of steel. But I can try. Let me be your arrow. Let me point a true way forward. Some will be naysayers, those who wish to discredit me, and those who wish to keep London weak. Listen not to them, friends. I serve only London. I serve you. London is a place of prosperity. Prosperity we must export to all of Britain's kingdoms. No more false kings with their lies. Heed the ancient ways. The true strength of London. Rule London! Rule Britain! Rule the world! Into order and truth!
即係話上古為罪者想捧啲人上去政府嘅高位啦，藉以去操縱一個城市，又或者一個國家，咁你死得啦！咦，咁多個箭靶喺度嘅，係咪諗住綁佢上去啊？
Arrows knocked! It's a hard thing to raise the rats of a city into warriors. Hook set!
You raised no one. You only trapped them in their cowering fear.
Draw strings! First wave fire! No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy. Anchor strings! Second wave fire! I was arrow for their rage. Without a foe to consume, we devour ourselves.
He speaks true. A man without an enemy defeats himself.
Justify all you want. You're just a king killer and a coward.
講到尾，佢都係殺咗倫敦嘅總督。
Mighty High Horse, you'd do the same if you were me. Aim and fire!
變箭豬啦，咁就。 我唔得閒理你，走佬。跟住我哋揾翻阿副執政官史托威，但我哋個樣變晒光噶咯喎。下一個水蛭究竟仲引唔引到佢出嚟咧？喂，我已經解決咗嗰個箭矢啦。
You're unharmed. Praise be to God.
It will take more than a few lads with newly polished bows to fell me.
The arrow was a boy.
A man with a boy's brain called Avgus.
Avgus? That can't be right.
I could return with his head on a spear if you'd like to see.
No. You've no reason to lie. Yet Avgos, my old friend, had no cause to murder. He saw London as a kiln of rage, to harden the softness of its younger men. Perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see. Ambition, greed, anger.
From one man, such hatred is easy to spot. But from many, it's a fog that fills the room.
Power. Men will claw for it and cling to it at the cost of everything.
Very true, and it's cold comfort when glory has the taste of your family's blood. With Avgas gone, I'll turn my attention to the Leech.
Erke should be down at the quays. He'll be waiting for you.
If the compass should emerge, we'll let you know.
Then I'll be at St. Paul's Church, waiting for the good word. Take care, Broga.
到變態殺手水蛭，咁我諗我哋咧有機會會扮佢係一個受害者，咁啊引佢出嚟。
Is this the Leech's work?
Yeah. New corpses every day.
究竟有幾多人喺呢度咧？搭到咁高嘅？
How many bodies is that now?
A score have been uncovered. Definitely the Leech's work.
How can you be sure?
Their eyes are scooped out. Black, empty caverns. Same as Trigger's gods.
There must be hundreds of people passing by here each day. Anyone see them dumped?
It's the riverbank, Vinner. Every crooked dealing in this city goes through here.
Stowe has seen the same. It's not only the docks.
How is that Sparrow hut? I worry for him.
Soft, but unsullied. He helped me find Avgas, and that's enough.
Avgas. I had a hunch or two about that arse blister. Should have acted.
Any hunches about the Leech you want to share?
Erke! Tell me it wasn't her!
It wasn't your daughter, dear Kida. Take a breath.
Oh, thank Freya. I have such a fear I will find her down here. She works errands for a smith who sends her to these docks. Most times at night. I cannot stand it.
夜晚先要嚟跑腿咁奇怪，但係冇理由水蛭會有一個鐵匠咁簡單㗎喎。問多啲嘢先。
She works for a blacksmith. Do you know where?
Never told me his name, nor where he hammers. Tight-lipped about everything, the stubborn girl. I haven't seen her in 2 days, and feared the worst. In London, you must always fear the worst.
What sort of job did she have?
Ran errands and the like. She would make a delivery, trade it for hack silver, and scurry back to her smithy.
Do you know the name of the man?
Name. But I wish I did. I would box his ears and harvest his nuts.
Anything else you remember?
I had a neighbor once tell me she saw Regna, lingering for a time under the London Bridge. Worried me sick hearing that.
That's a good place to start. Thank you, Gida.
A shady smith, a missing child. It's a lead with some weight.
London Bridge after sundown. It's worth a look.
Good. I'll hang about here and keep things calm. And Eivor, don't drop your guard around these docks.
Do I look like one who could?
根本就冇可能有鐵匠會半夜3更做嘢。
What's that song? I know it from somewhere.
That's the Hina's song, isn't it? She's always singing it when she comes by.
Another one's washed up.
Out of the way! Let the man work!
以為線索嚟啊，原來而家就日光日白，我諗要過到去再等夜晚啦，先至可以攞新嘅線索啦。點解啲人好似喺條橋上面擺檔咁嘅喂？可能時間尚早，仲未開鋪，不過已經擺咗好多嘢喺度啦。坐低冥想下啦，喺條橋中間會唔會阻到人呢？躲喺木箱後邊。
I need your eyes, my friend.
邊度有木箱啊？我想問。揾到，原來個木箱喺下面。唔通就係你？我諗我哋要跟蹤下佢先知究竟呢個係咪我哋目標啊
Best follow him. See where this leads.
要跟蹤人，梗係上屋頂啦，係咪啊？ 咦會搞錯啊！擋住我，唔識跳開都有嘅。
Can't this clod walk any faster?
咁佢又唔好行快，行得太快，我點追佢咧？佢應該未發現我㗎係嘛？哎呀，哇！大鑊，爭啲俾佢見到。佢警覺性都好高效，其實。行啦。睇嚟我哋要 keep 住喺地面跟。而家咁樣行咧，係冇屋頂可以幫到我哋啊！得，冇問題呢個位。哎呀，好彩！佢想去邊咧？會唔會係你前面呢棟建築物咧？你望完未啊？望完好行咯喎！咁奇怪都仲唔肯行？嗱，一係咁，嚟呢邊。
Is this the place or no? Just meandering.
兜路，即係話呢度都未係佢目的地。唔好貿貿然喺正門跟入去。
Attack on sight here.
入咗嚟駐防地，水質其實會唔會係啲咩軍事大臣嚟嘅咧？即係將軍嗰類嘅嘢。
Cast about this land, my friend.
嗱，好啦，由天黑打到天光啊！呢度屍橫遍野，終於都俾我搞掂晒。
You got the purse, I'm old. Who the fuck are you?
咦？我可以話自己係圍罪者嘅一員嘅喂。
I'm with the Order. The Leech bade me give you a message.
The Order? Huh? I'd need more testament than your word alone.
I have this.
If it's silver, I'll accept it as payment.
You know, this is no Elderman's coin.
Right. So what's the Order miffed about? I'm doing my duty.
I'm here about the Leech. The tools you made were unsound.
That's not my doing. Sister Frida Smith is breaking them faster than I can smith.
Breaking them on the bodies of the poor and unwell. We warned her against such evil.
Now, that's not a fair read on her work. She never kills without reason.
That's for us to decide. Where is she now?
Where she always is. The old forum in the shade of the giant's wall.
Thank you, brother. And keep this to yourself.
哇！又解剖刀又鋸咁樣，估唔到修女竟然係殺人魔嚟嘅。我一開始調查嘅時候咧，見到個影，我都覺得有一個應該係女人嚟㗎啦。
This is where the leech dissects her prey.
但係有兩個點喎，邊個先會係佢咧？可以再上。佢會令你舒服啲，佢會殺咗你咋。裏面好多人喎。有冇邊隻窗爛咗可以俾我哋爬咧？冇啊。我諗要殺幾個先可以入得去。第二個呢個發現咗唔緊要， 驚埋。應該可以喺呢度入去啦，但我想執翻啲箭。執門行得。喺呢邊啦，喺呢邊啦。
I must be careful now.
Is that?
Whoa.
No. All clear. You won't catch me going past Peter Smith's office. Heard screaming last time.
哇，好彩啫！上高啲，上高啲。以為行咗過嚟嘅。我想等佢入嚟嘅時候刺殺喎。呢度有封信，其實我應該可以咧過嚟睇嘅。嗱，喺度等一陣，睇下佢會唔會行翻轉頭。如果行翻轉頭嘅話，我哋就咁跳落去刺殺。好，佢過緊嚟，過緊嚟。喺呢個位拎中攻擊好冇咧？喂，但係冇個掣出嚟俾我撳喎。又中北㗎？我哋等一陣先。得啦，得啦。
A young girl. Her eye.
One more, that's all. I'm nearly finished.
That's enough.
Ah, it's you.
你識我咩？
For all the dead we collect, dear sister, you and I are equals.
Quite a charnel house. I'd lost count of how many. I suppose I've been greedy in my research, but not for lack of care. The ancient ones, the arbiters, they built us out of simple pieces. So easy to break, so difficult to mend. There must be an improvement. We should be stronger, faster, smarter. I could have fixed us. I could have made us better.
We are blood and bone and spirit, Freedeswith. Perfect as we are.
佢根本就係研究到自己走火入魔。
You've such beautiful eyes. Finish it. Would you?
呢本書我覺得有啲好重要嘅嘢記載喺裏面啊！但我最唔開心就係佢寫得咁安詳咯。
A young girl. Her eyes have been removed. I have a feeling this is the missing Regna.
陰公，咁我哋點同呢個女仔個阿媽交代啊？再慢慢睇呢張嘢，活體切片筆記，古代之文，醫術人對眼係鴛鴦色嘅咩？
It is done.
Ah, the leech is bled out. And did you catch a name?
A nun, name of Freydiswith.
What? The good sister? That can't be right. She was a saint. A healer and a... Gods! That brick fits this week's wall of shit.
佢咁講，即係一定係 friend 嚟㗎啦。
You knew her?
She saved me. Mended the broken leg. Thought I'd lose it. But not with Freydiswith. You wouldn't know it was ever broken. The sands will run backwards now. Without her, we'll return to balancing humors.
All of that for this. Secrets of the human form. How she saved lives.
and how she ended them. It might be the ravings of a mad woman.
Not every problem has a clean solution.
True. Very true. I've built my name selling the heart fix. I'll live with it.
This was her fix. All her ideas and discoveries written here. Ill-gotten gains.
I have a mind to burn that bloody tome. Is that the right call?
因為呢本書犧牲咗咁多人，咁其實本書係有佢嘅價值嘅。就算現代科學都係建基於呢一啲嘢之下嘅，係留低佢啦。
It has cures for everything, from boils to broken bones. It's worth keeping. We fight wars to save those we love, and pay in blood for what we win. This book, this is your good sister's battlefield, her kingdom.
You may be right. We can't return the dead to life, but their sacrifice can mean something. If you need me, I'll be at St. Paul's searching for something on the compass. Thanks for all this, Broga.
嗱，好啦，我哋殺咗佢兩個副手啦，咁我覺得呢個羅盤應該都會出現㗎啦。
Come here, Dad.
Avgos was a hero, and you let him die. A hero for all London. They'll hand London to the unwashed tides. Mark these words.
Death to the usurpers! Stolid Reeves!
佢哋而家係咪匿埋咗喺裏邊啊？我想問。
Some surly guests outside.
Eivor, we didn't see you enter.
喂，你兩個好似有啲嘢喎。三個選項都差唔多，揀最尾嗰個啦。
Have you stepped out today? There's a strange feeling brewing in the streets.
I've heard the shouts. The deaths of Avgos and Friswith have angered many.
Let's hope the compass numbers among the offended.
I don't doubt it. But are we ready for him?
有咩問題啊？點嚟先？我哋可以問下究竟對呢個羅盤了解幾多？其實我都係對羅盤係冇乜了解嘅，係。
It's time we focused on the compass, gather all we know and lay it out, plain as day.
Aye.
We let fly the feather dart, squeezed raven ink from a loathsome leech. Now we wait, wolf-tensed, for the master of the river rip to return and revenge his shaken warriors.
Well, this one's got the gift of all its meat.
你可唔可以講啲簡單啲啊？
What's on your mind, Stowe?
We know the compass is a sailor, a captain from Francia.
And he won't like hearing he's got a leak in his hull, so to speak. With the death of the leech and the arrow, you'll want to hit back, but we can't know how or when.
Apart from this, the man's invisible. Coward, if you ask me.
Burn in your hell, you bloody Reeves!
We're pinned in!
Is there another way out?
Tower! There's an open window they can't have reached!
I'll go up. You find a way out.
Evil! Make for the steeple!
The yard's still spun for us, my stone. We've many years yet. Come on!
得呢度可以上。但我哋走到啫，咁佢哋點啊？喂，唔知呢度喎，周圍都着晒火喎。佢呢啲唔係報復，佢係驚啊！其實。跟住再呢件先。仲有呢件，喂，點解唔刺殺啊？喂！擋！你等我一陣啊，大佬啊！我俾人圍緊啊！你夠膽你過嚟啊？唔過嚟啊嘛！哎呀！喂，我幫你開門，你可以出嚟啊！
Try to flank!
迴避！你大鑊啦！攞個背脊對住我啦！
Fresh air!
You'll pay with your lives!
Come at me!
Keep off, you shit!
我幫你走，仲有一件，咁近距離攞弓子，你傻啊
That's the lot of them! Let's get clear of this inferno!
I had a view of the city from the roof. There is a new flotilla in the harbor.
The compass.
Bastard. If we commandeered the springholds that Avgos built, we could rain a cloud of arrows on the invaders.
I'd sooner take the flank and go around this army to the boats. If we cut the head off this beast, the Order's men will be easy to rout.
我都係中意阿斯托韋多啲。
I want those springholes on our side. I'll follow you, Stowe.
Up on the ramparts. We'll redirect their fire.
Whatever happens, this ends tonight.
May God guide our swords and cover our backs.
Don't be reckless, little voice.
We'll see you when it's done, Erke. Count on it.
唔係喎，就咁睇，佢哋有啲奇怪喎，係咪啊？ 兩個揸住個火把戇居居咁樣，咪抵死咯，係咪？咦？頭先我係咪唔會斬死咗佢啊？但我明明想幫佢嘅喎。擋住！唉，唔好理佢哋啦。去咗目的地先，我需要啲石佬。 啲石路喺邊咧？渡鴉無法使用，咁佢去咗邊啊？我揾翻個 friend 先。
Let's turn these springles back on the compass.
首先呢度。 炸咗佢，到呢邊。咦，未爛喎，炸埋呢個先。呢度咧，正一嘢爆死幾件。行近啲。咦？搞錯冇事都有嘅喂。哇！彈到勁遠喎一箭。 但我哋而家要殺嘅仲有幾多個啊？右手邊，哦，原來呢度，好搞掂。仲有冇邊啲艦隊未殺咧？應該冇啦。呢4個都上箭射瓜佢，我好似殺極都有咁嘅喎呢啲。 我哋正常嚟講應該要揾阿羅盤出嚟，啲艦隊唔使理佢噶啦。咁你喺度做咩啊？戇居居咁喺度嘅喂，唉跳落去先。呢班人我發現咧殺極都殺唔晒，可能真係要我落嚟都唔定。
Christ is surely with us. You'll suffer for that.
Can't hold out much longer.
嗱一件先。
Your time's up, Kerr.
哇冇血。 會好 KO！ 哇，原來係有石佬射我啊！有冇渡鴉啊
？Show me what lies ahead。
哦，原來喺呢度。
Release! Now you pay. The Lord will see us prevail.
射得你咁過癮啊！
Indeed.
咦，我要射呢邊，你射呢邊，搞掂。呢邊嗰啲船隻咧，仲有游水。佢哋呢度有冇爆獵物啊？有嘅。 喂，唔係喎，原來假嘢嚟嘅，要落水先。 俾佢哋咁射法仲有得剩嘅。頭先你寫咁開心啊！落去啦！仲有你。喂！拆咗佢先。都係用箭快手啫。
Will none of you lift a finger to aid your master?
哇！好痛啊！喂
！Sink.
So this is the compass, large enough to ford an ocean.
回避。做咩啊？企唔穩啊！哎呀，走翻去啦，再走。射你個頭
！Burn and boil！
再射你個頭！我睇你捱咗幾多下。過嚟啊！傻仔嚟！咦？咪住！佢哋想射我，確認擊殺。
Burning to ash what you cannot possess. That's a child's way out.
To hell with London. Boudica was right to burn it to the ground. It's a brick-and-mortar shithouse. So bright and beautiful, set aflame. Will you rule over these cinders now? Yoke its people to your whims and needs?
You do have power here. Power you have earned.
I have finished my work in London. That's enough.
London is only a beginning. My order reaches further than your tiny boats can take you. Never forget, Trigger, my old friend. A man at sea may have gold and glory, but he is always a slave to the churning tides. We are that tide.
你都死咗啦，仲咁多嘢講。哇！啲人好興奮喎，打贏咗場仗。喂，借咩？
There you are. The Drenker we must thank for our good fortune.
How do I look? Half drowned and half burned?
Not half of either. And far better for the blood on your blade.
The compass is dead. London is yours to wreck or rebuild.
We will rebuild. We'll strengthen the walls, reunite families, and likely use less wood, more stone.
Ill-timed, Erke. I'd like a quiet moment to pray.
We'll take it together.
Until our next meeting, I trust you will heed my call if I should send for you.
You came to London in search of a friend, Eivor. You found two.
Aye, Broga. And you deserve this. A silver ring for your raven perch. It was Trigger's before he gifted it to me. I say you've earned the right to wear it now.
I am touched, Erke. I'll carry it with pride.
好啦，幾經辛苦，終於都將倫敦變成咗我哋嘅盟友，仲順便清理咗3個上古遺罪者添。不過最估唔到嘅就係一個修女竟然會咁心狠手辣，殺咗咁多人。咁我哋下集再翻去復命啦。今集就嚟到呢度先。追嘅朋友記住 Like 同埋 Share 俾朋友一齊睇。我哋下集再見 ，Thank you，拜拜。